Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I am just working with some bows. These are Valentine's Day themed bows. I'm using that new faux vinyl that I got from Amazon. So cute, and my jump rings from AliExpress. I'm using the bigger ones. I think they're 10 millimeter. It is easier to just get that middle piece and stick it through the jump ring and then start gluing. But here's some of the bows. I did use a big style, a knockoff one from AliExpress, to make both sets of these different styles of bows. So these ones right here, look, it has pom-pom trim on the edge of the bow. I saw Puchy, who's Puchy Tats on Instagram. She uploaded like a little video and they were so cute. I'm like, why haven't I thought of that? So I was like, so I used some sequins trim on this one. I was like, you could probably use all the edge trim. She used some lace on hers. And then you could just add like a centerpiece, a big statement piece to some of these. Like I'm only gonna add dangles to a couple of them, and then the other ones I'm gonna have like a larger big statement piece. This one, I went ahead and added some Dollar Tree little like sewn tulle. I got this idea from Veronica. She is daisyludesigns. She had tulle in between hers, and I was like, oh, so cute. So that's what I did. I just have a little strip, and then I used some of this trim. I think this is from the 99-cent store. I'm not sure where I got this trim, but I just wrapped it around the center, and it looks super cute like that. And then this one, again, I used the tulle, and then in the behind the bow, I used some of your ribbons, you guys. This is a XO X1 from Target Dollar Spot last year. So it just has a little bit of peeping through. And then again, with this one, since the sequins trim is kind of in the way to wrap around the center, I am going to do like another statement piece, you know, in the middle. I don't know what pieces yet. I got to dig through my stash of like flat back cabochon. I also have some of this heart trim. This is from kgcrafts on Instagram. See how it's like little hearts? The hearts are going like from left to right versus up and down vertical. So I don't know if I should add this to the bow. Like it would kind of look something like this, almost like the bow had a scallop. I know a lot of bow dies from AliExpress have a scallop, but you could always add some ribbon. So I'm definitely going to add it to this white glitter. This white glitter was part of the faux leather vinyl pack that I got on Amazon. Sometimes when I think of white glitter, I automatically think of Christmas, so I wasn't sure if I was going to use it. And then this trim from Target Dollar Spot last year, it's got like red heart felties, and I felt like it just looked instantly turned at Christmas, so I was like, let me stick with the pink little like trim. And then what you do is, I felt like it was easy to kind of just do like a little bit, definitely work in little sections, because hot glue does dry fast, you know, so I felt like it was easy to put your trim on the table and then just let it adhere at the very corner, and then kind of just shape your ribbon to the bow before you assemble it. Because I did try to do it while the bow was assembled, like, hey, let me add this after the fact. It doesn't work that way. Definitely do it before you start assembling. So only a couple of my bows have some of the trim. And I am using a surface, like a rubber surface, so I could kind of just peel it up and off once it's dry. And then again, before I was cutting 4 little strips. Now I'm just cutting 1 strip and gluing it as I go, as you can see here. So I kind of just shaping the ribbon as I go and just adhering it to the very tip of the ribbon, because it is a thin strand of ribbon, but you don't want it just completely covered because that defeats the purpose. So here you can just cut it off wherever, because that's the back side of the bow and you are not going to see it. So there's one side, and then again, I'm going to do the same exact thing to the other side. Speeding it up real quick for you guys. Just boom, boom, boom. I wish it was this fast to make bows. Okay, Liv. So here, now I'm just going to assemble the bow, the physical bow itself. This is like some type of like double looped bow. Again, I got this off AliExpress, and it's the wood shaped one. That way it could cut through these big, thick, like felt / faux leathers. So here I'm just going to add like the center ribbon. I always just cut a piece way longer than I need, because it's always hard working with like a tiny little strip. I glue the back of the bow, and then I glue my edge of the ribbon, and I hold that down and glue that down. And then once that's adhered, then you twist the bow around, pull it tight, and make sure there's no slack, and then you wrap it back around. So now you're back on the back side, and then I do some more hot glue just on the very bottom, and I want to just put glue enough to where that I could wrap that piece of string just to the center of the back. So basically I'm just holding that down, and then once that's dried,
That way I know exactly how long my strip needs to be because it's already glued down and I can cut that piece off exactly in the center. Here I'm just kind of fluffing my bow while it's drying. And my fingers, oh my gosh, I have no fingertips because I bought those like silicone things and I hardly ever use them. So here's the bow, and then here's the back piece with the white glitter, but I do know that I want to go ahead and add some ribbon between the back piece and the actual bow. So I'm going to cut that, but I also was like, you know what, let's layer up the trim in the back. So I'll do some regular ribbon and then add some sequins trim on top of that ribbon, just so that you can see a little bit of both on the edge once I fishtail the edge of the regular ribbon. So I'm going to do that right now. I did go ahead and stitch that as well. So now it's fishtailed and it's stitched. I didn't want to stitch on top of the sequins because that's just like a nightmare in a sewing machine. I'm not trying to have the needle come flying out and stab me. So here, just gonna hot glue both of these layers down. So now I'm just gonna have a little bit of the xoxo ribbon peeping out through the back, and then it's gonna layer up on top like this, and it's gonna look super cute. So I love the way that this turned out. Again, I want to add like a little centerpiece. I gotta go dig through my stash though. But for now, that is everything. And I will catch you guys on the next crafty video. All right, bye guys.